Alright, in the previous segment, spent some time completing Thieves Guild quests out of Aldrune and Balmora in order to get far enough in the Thieves Guild questline to unlock quests from Gentleman Jim Stacey, who is the last quest giver. In this segment, I'm going to try to complete all of Gentleman Jim Stacey's quests in order to unlock the final Grandmaster promotion, and along the way complete some other quests that happen to be convenient geographically, including some for the Fighters Guild out of Balmora, and hopefully, if we can manage to get Shortblade up to 30, we'll also be able to get a promotion to the Grandmaster of House Lalu coming out of Ebonheart. So everything will be based in the southwest portion of the map, focusing primarily on Thieves Guild, a little bit on Fighters Guild, and hopefully some House Lalu along the way. So, actually before I do anything else, I'm going to drop this, which was used in a previous quest and is no longer needed, just to reduce my encumbrance a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to the St. Dellen Plaza, Canton, in order to pick up an item that's going to be used in a Thieves Guild quest. So this key is going to be used for a Thieves Guild quest. So, next we're going to, I don't think there's anything useful. I might as well take this gold. I don't think there's much else here that we care about. From here, I'm going to want to go back to the Foreign Quarter and talk to Gentleman Jim Stacey. And there's our man, Gentleman Jim Stacey. So, first quest is to track down Nads Theron, who we happen to have already found. It's the key that we just picked up. Next job is to talk to Perseus Mercius in Aldrune, which I can do. I'm just going to recall to Aldrune.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm solid, my guy. While I'm here, I'm gonna see if there's any equipment that I need to repair. No, I'm just gonna take all of these. Cool, I'm an armorer now. Alright, so next we're going to head back to Vivek to complete the quest for Gentleman Jim Stacey and start the next one. Okay, so we talked to Perseus Mercius. Next, we need to give the Bitter Cup to Eydis Fire-Eye. This is this artifact, which we gathered from Aldredania when we were visiting a bunch of quest locations. We've saved ourselves a bunch of time by getting that item beforehand. I'm just going to recall to Aldrune and then fast travel to Balmora. Agents. Did I ever finish this quest? Cool. So finish that. Next, give her the Bitter Cup. Awesome. So now one side effect of having done that quest is, in theory, it should set the game into a state where, well, the next quest after the Tavani agents, which I just finished, Eydis Fire-Eye asks you to steal a code book from the Thieves Guild. And if you do that in a certain way, it can make it impossible to become Grandmaster of the Thieves Guild. But if you give her the bitter cup beforehand, in theory, it should skip that quest. So I'm just gonna quick save
Hail, Breton.
and make sure that it.
Do you need something?
Yes, I want to skip this particular quest. So I believe that won't happen until I actually finish the quest with Gentleman Jim Stacey. That's why I quick save, because I don't want to start the code build quest. But while we're here in Balmora, I'm going to talk to this guy.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
In order to start construction on my stronghold. I picked up these documents in the previous segment, and you were required to have at least started construction on the stronghold in order to get a promotion up to House Father, which is the last organic promotion you need before the final House Lalu questline. Okay. So next, I'm just going to go back to Vivek, finish the quest with Gentleman Jim Stacey, and then come back here, talk to Eydis Fire-Eye again. So, done with that. We got the Grandmaster's pick, which is potentially going to be useful on some Imperial cult quests. Next, I'm going to talk to Hrundi to join our cause.
I am never too busy.
And I'm just going to recall to Aldrin and go first to Sidrith Mora to talk to Hrundi, then to Balmora to do the quest with Eydis Fire-Eye. So now we want to go to the Fighters Guild here, which I never ever know how to navigate this building. So somewhere along one of these stairwells and hallways there exists a door that'll take me to the Fighters Guild. In theory. Perfect. We're looking for this guy. So there's two ways to complete this quest. You can either do it the long intended way of you ask around town, you find out who his lover is, you go talk to that person, or you can just raise his disposition above 80, which we'll be able to do with Zenithar's Wiles. Not quite. Oh yeah, we did do this. And just give him a little taunt, a little bribe. Cool. Join our cause. Done. So now we'll go back up to the Mages Guild. I think I took the wrong hallway. I want this hallway.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend. What can I do for you, friend?
Travel to Balmora. Now, in theory, now that I've completed the Bitter Cup quest, I should be able to skip the Codebook quest.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Perfect. So skip that annoying quest. Debt money. As always, I'm just going to not bother with it. Just give her the money that I have. Huh. I guess I actually have to talk to her. That's a little annoying that I actually have to do the thing that she's telling me to do. Usually you can just close the dialog box and open it again, and then you just pay the person yourself. Well, that's no problem. I'll just fast travel over to Saran and do whatever I need to do to complete that quest. Interesting that it's that one quest in particular that requires you to talk to someone. Elvion Desal. Where did she say this person was? I wasn't paying any attention. There's a corner club in Saran. There she is.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
So I think again I can just get her disposition up with Xenothar's Wiles. So I'll just bribe her into giving me the bribe to pay to the other person. Excellent quest design. I'll travel back to Balmora. Actually, while I'm out here, I'm going to head over to this side of town and kill Dura Grabal, who is needed for a future quest. Cover some stamina, take off the boots of blinding speed, and murder this person.
Die with honor, power.
Cool. Alright, so now we have the debt money. Here it is. Next set of orders, Dura Grabal, who we already killed. Okay, next set of orders is we're going to head east out of town to Alof's farm, kill a bunch of orcs. It's a little bit out of the way from other quest locations, but that's okay, because more opportunities to kill creatures with our short blade and gain some much needed short blade experience. Awesome, we got short blade up to 24. We need 25 and 30 are the two breaking points in order to enable some promotions. Let's see. So this place, so if we hit the Dunmer Stronghold called Mirandus, we know we've gone a little too far. I think I saw a rat over here that needs to be killed. There it is. Cool. We've already got short blade up to 25. That's good news for promotions. I think that might be the Daedric rune that we're looking for. Perfect. There's a bunch of orcs in here. We actually only need to kill one of them, the boss Burub. But we'll go ahead and hit. Oh dear, this guy is doing a lot of damage. Fuck me. Get the hell out of there. Jesus Christ. I still have a healing spell, don't I? Well, let's try using the big weapon. Ah, get out, get out! Fuck me! Jesus Christ. God, why is it so fucking hard to find the door when I turn around? Cool. One down. Don't have enough of that. Restore some magicka here. Cool. So I'll probably just activate some levitation sauce to get up above the boss, who I think is actually on a higher level anyway. So let's get levitation going. If I remember correctly, he's up here somewhere. Is that her? We're up. Perfect. Cool. So this person's retreating. So now I can just whack away with the sword as long as I want. Cool. Killed her. Now we need to head over... Oh, hello. So now I need to find Eydis the Easterner, who is somewhere around here. Actually don't know if I need to talk to Eydis the Easterner to finish this quest. So I'm just going to quick save here. Can't rest, because then I'll level up. Well, I'll just start making my way back to Balmora. And then... hopefully I don't need to talk to Eydis the Easterner, because that's going to be harder to find than this Daedric ruin. I should have recovered enough stamina that this should be reasonably likely to succeed, and it does. Cool. I'm done with that, and I believe that is the last quest I'm going to take from Eydis Fire-Eye. Double check my notes. Yeah, so she has further quests, but they're not necessary. I've got the reputation points I need from her in order to eventually get the Fighters Guild promotions. Okay, so next on the list, we can travel to Vivec.
Is there something I can do for you?
And once we're in Vivec, we're going to visit... We're going to visit a cave outside of town that has the robe of St. Roris. Let me start that whole sentence over again, because I sound like an idiot trying to multitask. West of Vivec is a cave called Asamanu that holds an artifact called the Robe of St. Roris, which is needed for a quest for House Lalu. So that's where I'm going to go next. Actually, I totally forgot that I want to talk to Gentleman Jim Stacey about the Grundy quest that I just finished. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Come join our cause. Okay. So, looks like we'll need to do maybe one more job in the Thieves Guild before I can get the Mastermind promotion. And I also need to get Shortblade up to 30, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay.
What words do you have?
So now I'm going to head over to Asamanu, like I was talking about before. And recover the Robe of St. Roris. Look at all these dead mud crabs. How did that happen? So the cave that we're looking for is on an island west of the Plaza Canton. So we should find it if we just swim in a straight line here. Hopefully we'll encounter some slaughterfish along the way so I can speak of the devil. Cool. So we got the cave of Asamanu. A bunch of jerkasses in here that we can kill. Ooh, this guy's tougher than I thought he was going to be. Yeah, I don't think we're going to fight that guy. I didn't realize the spells that these guys use would be so powerful. So, we'll just run past all of them. Go straight over to this section. And then we go... which way? And we go straight, and then we turn right. Actually, I can kill these idiots. Cool. Finally got through those naked dudes. So next, I'm going to levitate up to a chest around here somewhere and grab the rope and get out of here. There it is. Cool. What is this? Rising Force, that's potentially useful for activating a shrine later. And the Robe of St. Roris, very nice. So now, go ahead and do some divine intervention. This will take us to the Imperial Chapel in Ebonheart. And here, I'm going to talk to Duke Vedum Dren. He should be allowed to start a quest called Controlling the Ordinators.
Please, I don't wish to
Is there something
Oh, am I diseased?
we greet you warmly?
Huh. I didn't realize that. Well, rather than talking to these people who don't want to talk to me because I'm diseased, I'm going to head back over to the shrine.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Ah,
Oops, wrong way.
Get out of here. What are you
you're
trying to do?
virtually
Make me sick?
oozing contagion, and yet I feel we must talk. So talk we shall.
That is one of the weirdest lines of dialogue I've ever heard in this game. Cool. I am oozing contagion. That was glorious. Alright, now I can talk to Duke Vedemdren.
If you care to talk, I would consider it a privilege.
Let's get... We should be able to advance to this point. Oh, can he not actually grant promotions?
I rest you, Sarah, for a good talk.
Interesting. Okay, I thought that he could provide promotion since he's the Grand Master of the house, but I
Where's
guess
your
not.
uniform?
So, with that in mind, what I'm going to do is... Let's see. Well, I'm going to recall back to the Mage Guild in Aldrune. So I'm going to make up a new plan on the fly here. So since Gentleman Jim Stacey won't give us a promotion, since we need to do one more job, and we also need to talk to Crassus Curio, I think what I'm going to do is travel to Sadrithmora, do one more quest for Big Helenda for the Thieves Guild, which should hopefully be everything that we need to do in order to complete the final quest line. I think there's a way out
If I
through
can
here.
be of any
So I had thought that it was the case that
what say you?
if you have enough faction reputation to get quests from Gentleman Jim Stacey, that was also enough to guarantee you'd be able to finish his quest line. But I guess that's not true. So let's get one more job from you. Grandmaster Retort. Berwyn the Traitor.
Oh,
So we could have stolen this while we were doing the stealing the corpse, or killing the corpse walker, or corpus stalker, whatever the hell we killed in her shop. Telmora. So we'll just take a boat over to Telmora and steal this Grandmaster's retort. A little bit of poor playing on my part, them having to revisit this area twice for no reason.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Speaking quickly, Outlander.
Cool. So where's that Grandmaster's retort? That's it right there.
3 blessings, friend.
Let's see. I wonder if I can use my Amulet of Domination to get her to leave the room. Make it easier to steal that. Let's try it. So if she's below level 10, that'll work. So now she's following us. Come out here to get her out of her shop. We wait 30 seconds for the amulet to wear off. And voila. Oh, no, you're supposed to. That's really interesting that you can wait for an hour and a 30-second spell won't elapse. Did not think that would be the case. So I'll just slowly walk away from her until she stops walking. Then I'll know the spell will have elapsed. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to go to the smith and repair my equipment. Still following me? Yes. Oops. I think I need to cure this person of a disease at some point anyway, so while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up. Thank you.
Cool. I have no idea what quest that's for, but I know it's going to need to be done at some point anyway, so might as well do it while we're here. Cool. Alright, so Berwyn's gone. Go ahead and take that. Check to see if there's anything else I want. Probably not. Take that. I'll head back to Strithmore to finish the retort quest.
An honor, to be sure.
Got the Grandmaster's retort. Yes, looks like I need to do another job. Right, wizard. Okay, it's easy enough.
What say?
How may I help you, brother?
All right.
I
I'm
need
I
to
think you're the one that needs to be hired, right? Ariel Fiancel.
Ah, greetings.
Is
Who's
there
that?
something I
How
can
does
do
the
for
day
you?
greet? How may I help you, Braddon?
There we go. 4 pieces of raw ebony for an experiment. I don't know off the top of my head where I can find 4 pieces of ebony, but I have a sneaking suspicion I can buy some nearby. That's one of the weird things about the way quests are designed in this game. Is when you're required to bring an ingredient to someone, there's the hard way of you just go out looking for it and go to caves and stuff, but typically there is a trader somewhere nearby that will sell you. Yeah, so there's an alchemist shop here in Drithmore that carries raw ebony that I can go to.
If I can be up.
Let's see, where is her alchemist shop? We're looking for Anis Seloth is the name of the apothecary. There we go.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Alright, so we're going to use the Athar's Wiles to convince her to talk to me. Get all 4 of those. Cool. Whoops, went too far here. Let's go. Oh wait, no, I didn't go too far. I do want to go back to the Mages Guild. Got the raw ebony.
What can I do?
Muriel's perfect. Done with that. So we're able to hire a wizard. Wow, we really need more jobs for this one promotion. I do not understand. And we were just in Lethry Manor for a previous quest. That's mildly infuriating.
Welcome. If you wish to talk,
Well,
it is
hello
really
there.
Well, that's fine.
Pleasure to
Let's go steal it. So let's see. I'm going to cover some fatigue. We called Aldrin. Let's go steal this thing. I'm going to try to look up instructions on how to finish this quest while I'm on the way to the location. Some serious multitasking here.
Watch out.
It's mildly annoying because in the previous segment we came to Lethry Manor to pick up some other quest items for the Thieves Guild. So, private quarters.
I'm sure I can.
See, I don't know where the private quarters are. There we go.
Watch out, man.
So looking for Dinara is the name of the person. Yeah, perfect. That was easy. Alright. That is a little annoying. Do we still need another... What's our skills requirement for Thieves Guild? Let's see. 1 skill at 80, that's security. 2 skills at 30, that's light armor. And, oh yeah, we still need to get short blade up to 30. So I'm just going to run outside for a little while and smack stuff with a sword until we get up to 30 skill. Let's see. Should be able to just wander around. This is typically a fairly dangerous region, so hopefully I'll find some enemies pretty quickly. See, how close are we to 30? Currently at 28, and we're most of the way up to 29. So it shouldn't take too much longer to get there. Well, at this point I'm going to zap back over to Sidrith Mora, see if I can fight some fish around there, finish up Big Alenda's quest. Cool, finally. Alright, so Divine Intervention back over to Driftmora. Got restoring cooking secrets. Come on. How many quests do I need to do? Jesus Christ. Well, I probably won't bother with this one.
Oh, greetings.
So, I guess I didn't calculate how many jobs I was going to need to do to get these promotions, which is a little frustrating. But, so skip that stuff for now, and just work towards getting the Plalu Grandmaster promotion. I need to work out which quests I'm going to do to get through this Thieves Guild shenanigans.
Greetings to you, Breton. How may I help you, Breton?
Take some of these, replenish our supply.
What do you want of me?
Talk with me. I am never.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Oh, so I guess I do need to wait for the stronghold to advance a little bit farther in order to get the promotion. Okay, well I'm glad I got it started at least. Ugh. Okay, that's somewhat anticlimactic. I was hoping to get 2 promotions, or finish Thieves Guild and House Lalu in this one segment, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So, I think we'll go ahead and cut it there, do some more planning to figure out what the next quests are going to be.